It's no secret that this unusual pet can be a real stinker. The spray from a skunk is both infamous and quite effective.
And that smell can linger for a long time and is a very good defense mechanism.
But the skunk has its share of sensory deprivation. They have poor eyesight and a complete lack of homing instinct.
If you lose your skunk, chances are he's not going to find his way home.
As a result, most skunk owners choose to let their furry pets live indoors with them. You heard it right, a skunk inside the house. Domesticated skunks can be adopted through breeders, rescue associations, and even some pet stores. However, they're only legal in 17 states, and oftentimes a special permit is required to own one. Skunks are native to North America. Farmers in the early 20th century kept skunks on their land because of their ability to drive away rodents. Wild skunks possess the common black coat with white stripes. Domesticated skunks have been bred in a multitude of colors and coat types.
They can come in brown and white and fawn colors and so on.
The skunk has longer than average front claws. This allows him to be an efficient digging machine.
They have been known to dig through sheetrock and rip out molding.
The skunk's tail is heavily plumed and most often is a seamless extension of the coat pattern.
They have very bushy, big, fluffy tails, and they're very, very cute.
But once that tail lifts up, a skunk can quickly go from cute to intimidating. This is the cautionary sign of a skunk's intention to spray. Scent glands the size of grapes sit just inside the rear end. Each holds a liquid mixture of sulfur-containing chemicals that possess a powerfully offensive odor. When ready, the skunk protrudes tiny nozzles from each sac and uses the muscles around them to accurately fire a spray up to 25 feet.
Ew.
Domestic skunks typically have these sacs surgically removed. A descented skunk would cease to have that familiar skunk odor. Domesticated skunks are not legal in some states and need an enclosed space where they won't wander off. Pet skunks are only susceptible to rabies if they're in contact with wild animals. With the right care, they can live up to 12 years. To hold a skunk correctly, support their backside with one arm and allow them to rest on your shoulder. Use your other hand to hold the skunk's head, which prevents it from biting. Skunks are finicky eaters that require fresh food, with careful attention to dietary needs. Skunks can be loving pets. However, their needs combined with their tendency to escape, nip, and collect household items make them only suitable for the most experienced pet owners. So, the domesticated skunk can live in most indoor environments as long as they're skunk-proofed. They can live a long life, provided that they are properly cared for. Skunks require a strict diet that includes only fresh foods. And unless you are very experienced pet owners, the skunk is not the right pet for you.